Thank you for watching our very first edition of 428 Main on our Whitley County Insight YouTube channel. We are here today with Melissa Bond, who will be co-hosting a lot of these with us. Melissa, you have an exhibit going on here at the Whitley County Fine Arts Center called
Growing, Grazing, Green.
That is a mouthful.
It is a mouthful. We were trying to figure out how to celebrate the concept of art and agriculture along with the themes of green living and green practices. So that's what we came up with, and it's a bit to say, but it really shows everything we're doing here.
There are a lot of really cool things here to see, and everything is local, right?
Yes.
Local artists, people either from Whitley County or people living in Whitley County.
Yes, it's a highlight. I was really amazed at how many great local artists we have here and all the items that they've brought in to tie into the showcase. That we got a lot more response than we expected, and we're really pleased with it.
What kind of planning or work goes into an exhibit like this? How do you even find these people?
Oh,
or do they find you?
Well, we've had a mix of, for the past year, since our Smithsonian exhibit last year, we started getting in contact with local artists, and we've kept a database for ourselves, just who, you know, this person is a potter or this person does painting. And community members walk in and say, oh, you need to call my cousin or you need to call my brother. And so there have been some of that, and we just put out feelers and just have been really impressed with the talent that's shown up.
And there is a wide range. There we have paintings, there's some pottery, some basket making, which I'm really impressed by. Do you have a favorite exhibit?
Oh, I'm a little torn. I really like the fish carvings, I think, by Stan West. We've had a lot of people come in and say, oh, who does the fish mounts around here? That's good taxidermy. And we say, no. Those are carved out of one solid piece of wood. So
I can tell people, I mean, they look real. I mean, it's amazing.
Absolutely real. I'm amazed at the talent that he has.
And you also have a piece on display.
I do.
Where did that come from?
Well, I have two pieces. I'll talk about, one of them is one of my classes I'm taking. We were learning about gender in agriculture and all the work that women do, especially Appalachian women. You know, if you are an Appalachian woman that's on a farm, you have to know how to handle the cattle, you have to wrestle the pig, you have to fix the fence, and then you also have to go in and take care of the kids and do the laundry and do the cooking and the canning. And then a lot of times you also have to have a part-time job off the farm. So you have to play 3 roles. And I wanted to make a piece that kind of showed the amount of women farmers we have in Whitley County and the talent that they have.
And basically, I love that you use antique doors, right?
I did. One of the, I asked each of the farmers to provide some objects that they had that tied into their lives and their farm and some of their photographs. And one of the farmers had these antique doors that came out of her old farmhouse when it was redone, and allowed me to use those to make as the backdrop of it. We caught up with Cortney earlier to talk about her piece, Ruth.
Let's take a look at that clip.
Cortney, the fine arts assistant here at the Extension Community Arts Center, is here with us, and I have a few questions about this piece, Cortney. What inspired you to work with the eggshells?
This piece was inspired by my grandmother. Her name is Ruth. She loved her chickens, and she loved the mountains that overlook her house on the farm. And I just wanted to have a piece to kind of commemorate her and her life. So these are all farm-raised eggshells, and they were each hollowed out, blown by me.
What's the process of that? When you say blown, what does that mean?
Well, I took the egg and I took a long needle, one of those big, thick needles, and put a little hole in each end, and then poked the yolk, shook it up, and blew it out.
Oh my gosh. How many eggs do you have here? Because I imagine that took a pretty good amount of time.
There's 240 here
Wow.
in this piece.
What about the color scheme? Where did the colors come from? Is that natural?
Yeah, they're all natural, and I arranged them as if the sunshine was shining on the mountains. It was like the shadow on the mountains.
So what kind of challenges have you had installing this piece? Because it looks very fragile to me, and I'm nervous even standing this close to it. Is it stressful for you having it hanging in a gallery like this?
Because this wasn't put together here, right? You brought it here, yes?
It was assembled, put together as one piece here. It all comes down. Each string is rolled into a protective fabric and stored. So it all comes down and stores in a really kind of small box. And then this is the other piece. But it is very stressful putting it up. But I think the turnout with people not touching it has been really great. They have respect for it, and they realize right off the bat that it's eggs and that it's fragile.
Yeah,
So
I guess that's
good.
a good connotation. We all know not to drop an egg or touch an egg, so that might be
Yeah.
a good thing to have going for
Especially
you.
when it's this pretty. What will happen to this piece after this exhibit?
It will go back in its box until I can put it somewhere else.
All right. Well, thank you very much, Cortney, for showing this piece.
Thank you.
People really should. I don't know that the camera does it justice. It is really a cool piece to see in person. So
It really
everybody
is.
should make the trip down to see it.
Thanks.
Right, that excellent piece that she did there. A lot of stuff going on. What are the hours for the exhibit?
We're open Mondays from 9 to 7 p.m. and Tuesdays 1 to 7 p.m. and then Fridays 10 to 3. And then if you have like a civic group or a school group, you can contact us for tours on Wednesdays and Thursdays.
And people can just drop in during those hours, right? Don't
Yes,
need to
they
schedule
can.
an appointment.
And then we also have next Monday, May 27th, we have a worm composting workshop where our horticulture assistant's going to teach how to have worms to create your own compost for your own garden. And then next Tuesday, the 28th, we're going to have a fishing fundamentals class where you can learn what kind of bait you should use for what kind of fish, and we may even be making our own lures. So
All right.
it'll be a lot
good
of fun.
start to the summer. Also, if you have any suggestions or ideas for things that you would like to see us cover here on the Whitley County Insight YouTube page, you can email us at whitleycountyinsight@gmail.com. We hope that you will like our Facebook page and tune in each week when we have new things posted. Thank you.